this works. Alright, so it does work. Sorry for the silence. Alright. I don't know if people are gonna hear noise, but there is kind of a noise where I am. Here we go, Procreate. Yeah, it works. Gotta like do this. What to draw? Oh, wait a minute. There's Discord. I'm on Discord too. My public one. I also have my phone out to see the chat. I mean, I could see the chat here on OBS. OBS, yeah. There's like a little captain I've added. I was gonna grab my PNG tuber, but that kind of takes up a lot, and I already have a lot here. But I'll say Happy New Year's Eve. I don't know, I'll probably be the only one here. I don't know. It's okay. I tried advertising. It kind of maybe did it too quickly, like a day. Anyway. I'm just gonna start with just drawing simple stuff. While I ramble about things. Don't know what to start, where to begin. Where do I begin? From the beginning. Whoops, that is not what I meant to do. I don't know. I'm just gonna start here. Oh, I guess maybe this could be like how to draw Captain Unikitty too. It's kind of funny, just like seeing, because now people could actually see how I draw. Well, I guess like if people join and we'll just see this sometime later. I don't know, in the near future. Anyway, okay, when I look at the live stream on my phone, it's like kind of laggy, I guess. Oh wait, somebody's here. Hello. Welcome. Okay. Let's see. I just hope there's not like too much noise. I guess I can, I don't know, what to talk about. I guess I can start with, people really seem to enjoy my YouTube shorts now. YouTube Shorts. I'm not really a big fan of like TikTok stuff, but I guess it's a new way to get like viral or whatever. I guess it's kind of the new thing. Even though I still like watching long videos about my special interests. Like also I like watching I like watching stuff about prehistoric things too. I guess maybe that's why I'm into like creating creatures, different, and like have them as like species, like different species. Especially Captain Unikitty. Oh, Arrow, yeah, and their wife. This will be adult Captain Unikitty. Yeah, there's like a few versions of Captain Unikitty. I actually haven't really drawn her child self, I guess. In a long time. Like, I remember I changed the story a lot. And yeah, I do have like the original kind of idea about it. Uh, and like it's I don't know. I will say I don't really I actually don't really like my original story. It's kind of like too dark. Way too dark. Like probably this was like before Soldier the Summit, so not like that dark. If you've seen Soldier the Summit. I don't expect everybody to know what Soldier the Summit is. They're like, wait, what? Make web comics, webtoon? You know, webtoon isn't the greatest place on earth. Yeah. I feel like something's off. Maybe I made her eyes too big. It's alright. I don't know. There's like 3 people watching, I guess. On the Discord, let me see. There's nobody joined. I don't know, maybe nobody wants to talk. Unless, I don't know. I did turn on something, so blue sky. Okay. Like you have to. I have to. Uh, what is it? What's the word? Where's the words? I have to do something first, so you could gain access to the server. So yeah, that's what it is. Uh, I turned it on because I was like, well, actually, my friend Radran showed me. Actually, they go by Randon, but sometimes I don't know. I still call them that sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to draw legs anymore. No, she'll be with other people, other characters. Anyway, crazy that it's already the last day of the big 2025. Um, Again, I'm gonna be rambling here, so I'm gonna be like all over the place with topics, but yeah, it's crazy. It's like I guess I kind of just barely did anything on my channel. I got been burnt out too. But while I was like talking to people about that, they said, yeah, you just kind of have to go with the flow. Like just kind of let it be, like the song, and then you'll eventually your motivation will come back, or maybe it won't. So yeah, other things. I don't know what else. Here, we'll draw arrow right here. I've been working on arrow soldier of the summit. Sorry, I tried to put in I don't know, in the same sentence. But yeah, that's been fun. Even though like a lot of people said like it was like, why is it so sad? I mean, it is a hard has hard parts to do, yeah. And when I mean that, it's like when the characters get sad, and it's like, oh, because there is a part where Arrow basically breaks down in tears. It lives rent free in my head, actually. I said that on my Instagram story once. I just said like, oh yeah, this scene is kind of hard. It was kind of hard to do a little bit because it does play in my mind too. Anyway, but yeah, there's also kind of like I guess good stuff in it too, even though it's like a scary mountain story. Scary, but has interesting things about Mystic. I got one of my friends to see it, I guess, or I guess talk to them about it a little bit. They said it was. They said they were amazed that I did like I knew how to do like backgrounds or like perspective. And I guess I do. Somehow, I don't know. Somehow I just know things. And then I'm just like, wait, what? I do know? Oops. I don't know. What's wrong with their eyes? I think I'm just so used to being close to my iPad that now I'm just feel like the eyes are like kind of getting look a little bit strange. Yeah. No. I don't know. Oh, wait. Mm, maybe like that. Just one eye is bigger than the other. That's the problem. Okay. Other things about Arrow? Oh yeah, there was actually, I was thinking about doing a comic after, which was Soldier the Titan. I said, I said that to a friend, and then they thought it was like Attack on Titans. But no, I don't know. I don't. I don't think I can really handle it. There's like some anime I can handle, and then some I just can't because there's too much gore. Kind of same with like other types of media. Even though I have seen, I guess maybe I don't know if I'll explain which anime it was, but yeah, let's just say it's kind of got messy a little bit. But no, thankfully the character survives. It just like has a pain, like they have to go through pain. Anyway, so I was gonna do Soldier of the Titan, but I feel like I kind of need a little bit more, uh, like uh, time to do it. Oh, my leg. Anyway, yeah, a little bit more time to think about the story. So I decided to try to do the other side instead. Sorry, there's like noise. Did anybody join my Discord? Nope, still not. Probably not, but that's alright. Who's. Oh, somebody else. Okay. So, just looking. Who's. Oh, some other people are doing, I guess, their own. There is actually something happening in Crow, but I'm doing this, so that's alright. I guess speaking of Crow, yeah, that's kind of what got to my YouTube to blow up in my face. So I guess I have my fan base again a little bit, a new audience. It's a new beginning. Can you believe it, guys? Sorry, I just wanted to do that little voice. I gotta practice on my voice acting. But yeah, one of my shorts about Crow, it was like when he was doing the little dance. I just made the edit because I thought it was funny. Yeah, that got me. Somehow that got YouTube to recommend it to people. One watching. Okay. It's alright. I could still ramble about things. Anyway. Wow. Okay, where? This isn't actually the accurate size, so. No, not that. This. Thank you. Need to redo her tail. Then is. Let me see the Discord again for a moment, maybe. I am making arrows way too small. sometimes they make their heads too big. Don't want that. There's also other things in Soldier the Summit. I guess about more stuff about Arrow, because nobody really knows Arrow that much. And then Instagram. They're like, wow, you like Arrow. You want to see more. And then there's a lot more. Because there's the missing story. I'm not going to talk about it, though. Not here. We talked about somewhere else, maybe. But just not here. And then, other things. Phoebus. I'm still working on that. It's, yeah, okay, I will say that, I had a bit of a trouble with Phoebus. And, I won't say it here, because it's kind of, I guess, personal, too. I kind of had a trouble with, like, the audience for Phoebus, I think. And then it caused me to, like, kind of lose a little bit of, like, what I was actually doing. And when, fortunately, stuff happened, I was kind of drained from it. And once again, I just kind of wish, or, I don't know, do I wish? But I guess it's just people can explain more about it. And also, the other problem is, like, sometimes I'll go out and say, like, oh, I don't think I can really do this or handle it, but yeah, I acknowledge I need to stop that. If you saw some of my events and on Instagram, yeah, I'm kind of tired of those. I really need to stop that. I don't really make vent arts that much, or really talk about it here, but just know that, yeah, that's been kind of happening, and I'm getting tired of it. I'm actually getting tired of myself. Anyway, so I had a little bit of trouble with Phoebus, but after kind of thinking and thinking and thinking and fixing what was originally deemed offensive, I'll probably explain that later, way later, maybe in 2 years or so. Yeah. Phoebus, the story, I decided to just keep it as just maybe, it does deal with some things, but it's not gonna go show what's going on. And this is only book 1 of Phoebus, so there's also, if people like Phoebus, and if I want to continue Phoebus, I will probably make book 2. But currently, book 2, I'm still thinking about the plot. The plot of Phoebus in book 1 is basically, of course, Phoebus trying to go out in the outside world, and another plot with the train, Elena, which is the one that had a bit of issues. And I'll probably explain in a better formatted video. but not about the offensive stuff. Not yet. Just know I don't. I know that that was wrong of me. About the offensive stuff. I do wrong things? I don't know. Probably not gonna say everything here. Because everything else maybe should be just kept with me and my friends. But most of the time, I'm actually just doing really great. And I won't really talk about personal stuff here. That is not me. Let's see. Discord. Starting soon. Wait, I forgot to start it on my YouTube. Oh. Whoops. That. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there are people. I forgot. Okay, hi. I forgot to start something here, so, oh, everybody left. Okay. Sorry. I've been on stream for a while. Like, probably 31 minutes. How do I do this? I don't know. Anyway. I think people weren't meant to click the thing. What do I say on my YouTube? Sorry, I was. Wait, no. I forgot to start it. I'm on YouTube too. I'm not sure what the stage thing on Discord. It's a bit confusing for me. Anyway, for people who are on the stage on Discord, I'm the live streams on YouTube. The speakers, I'm okay. I was in the stream one, but yeah, I guess I'm in the stage one. Anyway, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't know, it's still all new to me. I forgot what I was saying before I realized. Beavis could be happy. No, maybe like that, but just happy. Just a second. Wait. Okay. I think I'm alright. Who knows what else to talk about? I don't know. Let's talk about Phoebus. Do you have ideas for her? And of course Elena too. Which is the train character named Elena in the comic. What else is there? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, so there's the main guys, I guess. Got Arrow, Captain, and Phoebus. And now someone's bugging in the background. Still, it's like surprising that it's almost a new year. Oh, where's the Discord? It's alright, I guess. It's chilling. It's ice cream for some reason. I don't know. Is anybody? Because I know there was other people who just joined and then they just all left. That's funny. On YouTube. Uh-oh. Wait, why is it flashing on my YouTube? It doesn't seem like it's flashing anymore. I guess if I go on Discord, it'll start flashing. It seems like it. Because I'm also doing a stream on Discord too. I don't know. Will it start flashing here? Please don't. Pleasey. Be good. I'll be good, person. It's already 8:07. Wow. there's the blood moon and the pink moon coming in 2026. That's cool. Wolf moon, snow moon, blood moon, pink moon, flower moon, blue moon, strawberry moon, buck moon. No, they just added a deer. Stoke something moon. Harvest moon. Hunter's moon. Beaver moon. Cold moon. Why is it flashing again? Okay. Okay, stop flashing. I'm kind of worried it's gonna... Kind of worries me a little bit. But let's just continue. Maybe it will stop flashing. Okay, what about favorite interests? Doraemon. Still. Because I got into it, I think, in 23. Because I was like, what is this? And then that's when I realized, oh wait, it's popular in other countries? No way. But yeah, I feel like it kind of saved me from saved me from kind of like a time when I was like feeling like, oh man, I don't know if I could do this. I just kind of talked about that time a little bit, but to be honest, I kind of feel tired of talking about it. Just know I was having harder times back in the day. Oh, hello. Welcome. Did I spell that right? I don't know. Who knows? Stop it. Please stop the glitch thing. Anyway, but yeah, anyways. It was kind of like Doraemon. That was like, I was like feeling hopeful again. And I was like, oh, this is like a really cool. I mean, it's supposed to be made for kids, of course. But speaking, if you see my Instagram, I'm like, is this for kids? Because they're like holding things. Wait, I speak Portuguese. How much? I don't. Dang, I don't speak any other language. What do I say? Did I spell that right? I don't know. Stop putting blue. Okay. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know. I forgot. Even if I have an audience from Crow, Cat, I gotta remember people speak different languages. Might be harder. A lot harder. I just hope. I don't know. I hope people still enjoy this, even with the language barrier. But I think they're using a movie translator. Okay, that's the last smoke. What was I talking about? Jemima. Yeah, I was saying like on my Instagram, I would post scenes like clips of some of it, and it's like, is this for kids? Is this not for kids? I don't know. I don't, I don't know if I'm allowed to say what there is in it, but let's just say there's maybe some things I kind of disagree with. I guess especially with like some scenes about like the um one character, which is a girl. Yeah. But I think in recent animations of her, she's actually been getting more spotlight and more like good moments. So they're actually using her as a character and not just love interest. Because also I feel like the love interest should also have a character, and also, yeah, I kind of had to do that with my own character, uh, Violin, which is Arrow's wife. Because originally she was just kind of there, and again, there was that like something did happen, so I had to actually redesign her, and I think that redesign was actually a good thing. And yeah, that happened. Uh, Only I will say that when she's introduced in like one of the missing stories, which I'm not gonna explain what it is. But yeah, it's one of the missing stories that's probably not too important, but Soldiers Summit actually kind of kind of reveals a little bit of it. So you're not gonna miss much. It already explains that Arrow had a wife, they love each other, and yeah, that's all you need to know. And Violin's gonna have a child. Somehow. Other things about Doraemon? I guess that's kind of all. They could go steal my money. That's the other thing. Because it's popular in other countries. But then once it's like hits like the US, it's like nothing. Like nobody knows. And it's like, who's this? Who's this blue bald cat? Why is he important? Why? Why is he so important to you? Sorry, something exploded? What is it? Okay, sorry. I think I gotta keep moving this so it won't actually shock. It won't flash in people's faces, but yeah, this sucks. I'll just say that. Please speak Portuguese. I'm asking you for everything. I have to. I mean, you can't really force people to really speak another language. Especially when it comes to me, it's kind of hard. But maybe I just have to put heart in it, and then it'll be easy. Apologies. Wait. I don't know if I'm spelling this right. Yeah. Oh. Apologies. For this language failure, but uh, I can't speak any other languages. Uh, forcing people to do so won't really work. I'll just put that. Anyway, what else is there? Who knows? Oh, the Discord. Not much happening, I guess. It's alright. Maybe I can try to type out what I'm saying. I don't know. I forgot there's a flash. I don't really like this. I'm using something for my computer, but it's on a trial, I guess. Free trial. I didn't actually know that, so I might have to use something else if I want to do Procreate. Unless I could try using my computer for drawing. And I probably have to learn that because they're probably gonna make me do that. Use the translator. Is there a translator? Like on YouTube, but I don't think it's gonna work. Because I heard the YouTube's translator, it's kind of when it's like a translation voice, it's not too good. Let's I keep forgetting what I was originally talking about. But that's alright. It's fine. It's not like it's gonna be the end of the world. Gotta like move this around so it won't flash people in the face. I could use translating. You know, we have to find ways to work around things, I think. So it's Portuguese. Wait, which one? Portugal? Maybe it's this one. Just in regular. I talk about Doraemon a little bit. Oh no, it's flashing. It's flash. Portuguese to French. M-N. Oh. I talk about Doraemon a little bit. And my comics. I'm putting this in the chat. And I'll put the English one in the chat too. I talk about Doraemon a little bit in my comics. Hello, you. Oh. You call me Captain. But I'm starting to realize I don't really care. Uh-oh. That's the other problem. I'm gonna have to, like, translate all that. Oh. How do I do this? I know a little Spanish. I think I can translate for... Okay. Thanks. Yeah, because now I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Anyway, that's alright. Brazil. Sometimes something about something costing money. Money. Well, there was like a cow thing that cost money, but it's like it's been over for like a while now, so I think they did say there's like somebody in the comments section. They did say something about money. Okay. It's alright. It's okay. We could try to work around language barrier. So goals, I guess, of 2026, I guess. Yeah. Well, I have like one personal goal. I won't say. Then I also have a goal just to be nice to people. Try to be more nicer. Because also, I'm gonna turn 20. Big 20. I'm gonna be old. I'm gonna turn old randomly. I'm just kidding. But of course, other things is like art and I don't know. Probably, I don't know about relationships. Those are just whatever goals. Friendships, that's fine. Are they still talking? Yeah, they're still talking. I'm still not sure. they said Brazil, but I don't know what else they're talking about. But, I don't know. There's not really that many goals. I guess just I'm trying to just improve on, like, when something happens, like something I do not like, I will not go to Instagram to vent. I will try not to do that. I told myself many times, but anyway. Besides that, I think, I don't know, there's probably like more. I know one of them is going to be try to work on my Arrow 3D model. It's still sitting on my computer T-posing. And Phoebus. Work on Phoebus. Try to have Phoebus be out there in the world. We'll see. I talk. Whoops, it's gonna flash again. I talk about my comics. Phoebus the giraffe. Giraffe. Come on. Work. Uh-oh. Please stop flashing. Creature and some goals. I think everybody else left. Stop flashing. English version is right here. Oops, I didn't even put it. Okay. I don't know. I'm still unsure. Okay, so we got this. We got the guys here. And then maybe it can be like that. Yeah, that's better. I don't know how to really translate. It's not really letting me translate. Stop flashing. I gotta like move this all the time so it won't flash in face. So there's not really a translate thing. Top message, all messages. Trying to just move this so it won't flash in their faces. I don't know what they're saying, unfortunately. Very sorry. I just hope they're doing alright. Another thing? What was I talking about? I always keep forgetting. Okay, this flash is kind of bugging me. I need to find something else that doesn't... It's not gonna flash in my face. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I do have ideas for like, older stories. Maybe like I could do some of my Animal Jam stuff. I've tried that, I guess, but I think both Animal Jam and Roblox are having issues. So, maybe later. Later with Animal Jam. I still like Animal Jam though. It's my childhood. Because actually I do have like an Animal Jam story. And then that evolved into Mystic Timeline. And then involved to like Captain Unikitty and other stuff. Well, it was first Captain Unikitty. And again, the old stuff was like thing. You something Brazil. No, I'm not actually from Brazil. I'm from a place far, far away called the US. Yeah, I think that's the problem with having doing Crow stuff. It's gonna have an audience I'm not gonna be able to talk to that much. But I hope everybody's doing alright. Because I actually do have fans from the Philippines too. And I thought that was interesting. I used to actually have a friend, but yeah, stuff happens, unfortunately. I'm not gonna say everything here, by the way. It's kind of just with everybody, with my friends, I guess. It doesn't need to be here. Maybe I should not mention it. Anyway. But yeah, I've been having, I guess, a lot of international fans. I thought that's cool. It's also like, I guess, some people from Egypt too. And I think that's cool too. There's 3 people watching. Yes. I don't know what else. I'm just talking about whatever, I guess, at this point. Just talking like about Doraemon, then goals, then comics, then Captain Unikitty. I guess like for Captain Unikitty, I've been focusing on Arrow most of the time now, dealing with, you know, the hard parts of Arrow. Because Arrow, they're older than Captain. They're older than Phoebus, so that's why the comic is kind of like that. And that's why they have those moments of just like breaking down in tears. Very sad. Uh, I think also because there was like trying to think of how I would like use words and master characters, because in the Arrow comic they do mention the masters, but they mention they're kind of like not the greatest. And then in Captain Unikitty they're saying, oh, they are people to look up to. So it's kind of like a mix of that. It's kind of always been like that, I guess. I don't think the person's gonna respond or anything, but that's alright. But yeah, that's another thing. languages. I guess speaking of languages, I don't know. I guess I try. I think it's just you have to put heart into it too. Oh yeah, I guess like when there was like somebody kind of taking my stuff for whatever reasons, for slop maybe. Yeah. I will kind of debunk that Captain is not a, I guess, goddess, you could say. She is not. She's just holds a star. Because actually, I guessing, the stars with like the four sides are actually meant for something. So I didn't really do my. I guess I didn't really do much research. I just kind of went with like whatever I saw in Captain Marvel. Because it was actually supposed to be the Captain Marvel like star thingy, but I I wasn't looking at a reference, so that's why Captain Unikitty has a four-star thing and not like multiple. Anyway, um, oh yeah, Comic Con was fun. That was pretty cool. I only been to like a mini Comic Con, but going to like a bigger one was actually pretty cool. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if I'll have time to go back. I really wanted to go back because there was going to be like some people who voiced the characters in like the Amazing Digital Circus show there, and I was excited, but plans changed. Anyway, Crowcats, yeah, that's been going all right. Just a little bit ups and downs, but I've been at least trying. Everybody still likes me there. And I was saying in like the Crow server, sometimes I feel like there's gonna be like the people who might say stuff, think they think it's true, but then I just gotta remember, yeah, not everything's gonna be true. There might be some things that are true, but it's not every single thing. So all I will say is that I guess just try to be nice, and I've been trying to be nice, and yeah, just try to move forward from it. Um, because I kind of do feel bad that I was gonna make something for the people, but yeah, I had to kind of bail on it. Maybe next year I can do it. It's just gonna be in a few hours for me, anyway. Two people watching. What about the Discord? Uh, one person. There was like multiple people. I still find it funny. Just multiple people just join and then they just leave. It's like, no, we're out of here. Don't keep us. We want to be free. I get it. Yes, you can be free. I'm not holding anybody hostage. Why would I do that? It's mean. Anyway. I don't know. Okay, they're saying something, but I don't know what they're saying. I used some of your audio on my channel. Oh, wait, that's possible? is it the crow one? I'm going to guess it's that one. Go to channel. This? Oh, that's funny. Okay. They just made a video. Only, I don't know if you're supposed to be showing yourself. I don't know. That's the other thing. I don't know if you're supposed to be showing yourself. I'll just let it pass. Because there is some danger of, I guess, people online. And yeah, it's kind of the reason why I don't really use my face. Saw it. Really good. And funny. They just used one of my videos of, it was the Captain Unikitty that was like walking up to the screen, and she just freezes for a moment, and then she just like sticks out her tongue and then just leaves. I saw some people do that, like animation of it. So then I just was like, hey, you know what? I could just do that with Captain. And also that's because I wasn't really using her, because, you know, of course I was busy with Arrowland. And, Phoebus, kind of Phoebus. I've been kind of put away with Phoebus a little bit, but we'll get back to her. I have the confidence to do her story again. Despite original script, I guess, got leaked, unfortunately. Yeah, it's okay. We just have to move. We just have to move from that. Oh yeah, speaking of Arrow, I guess it kind of led to, like, some people saying, not not the greatest stuff. I guess it was funny, but it's just, like, not the greatest stuff about Arrow. I'm not gonna say it here, though. Well, I guess the graphic stuff. It's like a lot. I'm not gonna say it here, but anyway, I'm just gonna say, I guess somebody was talking about Arrow's bum. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. I will confirm Arrow is an adult, but we don't need to go talking about character, that stuff. Anyway, we have this. Phoebus. Phoebus needs more things happening. I don't really know what else. Oh yeah, I guess about the Unikitty stuff, I guess my name being Captain Unikitty, I would like to be called Captain most of the time, but there is some people who've been referring me to use, like, I guess, saying just Unikitty, but I'd rather just be Captain for the most part, so it doesn't, like, get confusing. It would be kind of weird if it's like, oh, I have, like, a movie, but then suddenly it's just, like, this whole, like, mystic timeline movie, and they're like, wait a minute, this isn't Unikitty. This is the Unikitty we all know. This is Captain Unikitty. This is, like, the mystic timeline. This is the... Why is there, like, things happening? Things that wouldn't happen. Why is Unikitty on, like, all fours? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, because that's the other thing, I think. I think there is, like, somewhere on the translation of the movie, older movie, that said it was called Unikitty the movie. And I can't remember which language I accidentally put that in. Well, not accident. I just wanted to be funny for a moment, but then I'm like, oh wait, they're gonna think this is a Unikitty movie. I think there was like a fan project, but I don't know if they're actually doing it because they said it would be out, and then there would be people who'd said like, oh, there's a Unikitty movie, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna be out anytime soon. Fan made projects, yeah, it is a little bit harder. I feel like, especially like now my projects are like have more stuff going on. Yeah, that's like it's not gonna all be cupcakes and rainbows, unfortunately. Especially the Phoebus one. I'm unfixable. That one kind of broke hearts, I guess, but also was like had semi positive something positive, but like still kind of like, oh, that's how it ends. So the short film ends. When I get to those panels in the comic, it's probably gonna be more heartbreaking, maybe. Time to break some hearts, but also put them back together again. Yeah, because there's also going to be another thing with Phoebus that might break some hearts. It's probably gonna, I don't know, it's probably gonna be something, well, I don't know, because there's also two sides to it, so. Yeah. But I guess kind of heartbreaking for Phoebus. Who knows what will happen? 9 o'clock. Almost 9 o'clock for me. And one person watching on the Discord, one. Yeah, okay. For flashes in their faces. Yeah, I was gonna say I could draw people's characters, but I think I'll probably do that in another stream. And when I actually promote it, right? I promoted my first live stream, right? But for some reason, I haven't been promoting my live streams correctly. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. That's the thing. But yeah, I think I was gonna try Twitch, but unfortunately, okay. So there's two things. One, somebody wanted to stalk me for some reason. For some reason, they even told me they stalked people, so that's kind of weird. Two, uh, Twitch is not really the best place, so. And, there was stuff that was about, like, I guess, TwitchCon, kind of like Comic Con. Stuff unfortunately happened, and people were not nice to Twitch users. So there was that. So that's why I do not use Twitch. It can go to heck. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think I'm starting to get tired. Where my tiredness is gonna start making me say stuff. It does make me say stuff. Anyway. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Soldiers Summit. Back to that, I wanted to make an animated version of that too. it's a good story. I feel like it would be good in an animated form too. And actually, you get to see the color of Venus too, because yeah, she is orange colored, but there's also I'm going to be heading towards another hard part in the comic, so just be aware it might scare some people. Might be a little bit scary. Sorry if this is bright. Anyway. Anyway, know what else? Stop flashing in people's faces. There is that. I'm going to do this. I forgot to put Captain on the... it's fine. I don't know. Let's see. What's going on over here? Discord, there's only one person still. Everybody else left. Oh, wait. Whoops. Okay. I need to remember that I'm also streaming on Discord. I'll just do this. I'm doing something. What else? I'm still here. Don't worry, guys. Okay. Got a new canvas. I'm gonna probably do one more drawing. There it is. Let's see, members. There's no members. There's people on there. Yeah. Maybe this will just be a doodle page. Who knows? Jar. Minty. Okay. Maybe I'll talk about the other side for a moment. So, actually, I might move away from Captain Unikitty for the other side. Kind of like Arrow. Kind of like Phoebus. I move away from mentioning Captain Unikitty. Because actually, originally, there was supposed to be something with Captain Unikitty, but thinking about it now, I just feel like maybe it's best. She could be her own character. She doesn't have to be mentioned every single time in every single thing. Even though the Foxius are mentioned a lot. Actually, the other side doesn't really mention Foxius. They just never do. So it could be the first story that doesn't mention Foxius. Even in Red X. That was way too much hair. Red X. Yeah, another story I'm working on. Yeah, that also has Foxius in it. And the Foxius are the bad guys in that. Well, I guess the ones who did the mistake. But yeah, Minty, she's kind of like Phoebus a little bit. But actually she was here before Phoebus. So. Stop flashing. I thought you'd stop flashing. Sorry. Anyway. I'm making Minty not talk at all. So basically, for scenes when she's by herself, it'll just show her like her face, like is like the emotions. They show everything. I don't know. I guess you could kind of say it's like the um Pete the cat animations. Only he talks sometimes, which I don't know, kind of scares me a little bit sometimes. Like jump scare, he talks. But for Minty, probably she will eventually talk. Maybe like a few words, but yeah, she's supposed to be not so talkative. Anyway, we can. I also had to, or not. I had to. I just wanted to. I decided to edit some of her friends. Like, there's a character named Olivia. She was actually supposed to be a descendant of Captain Unikitty, but not anymore. She's her own character. But I did redesigned her. Whew. What's with all the noises? Apologies, there was a noise. A very loud noise. I think somebody's doing fireworks. And then my pets are like, oh no, it's the end of the world. We gotta run. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Kind of reminds me of like Oatman a little bit. But I do kind of see her like that. It's like, oh yeah, she's. It's like Sean the sheep. Only I think they're supposed to be talking like the human characters, but you just don't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying whatever. I still kind of want to like see more episodes of that. But I don't know. Maybe they are supposed to be talking. You could draw the ship in a cat. But yeah, Minty. I think her new stories are gonna be good. Alright, Unicats. So I will say Unicats. Like when I tried, maybe at least if I tried to get to the part of Captain's story to Unicat. Also, this is where the story like kind of goes with like they introduced Arrow to Captain, and yeah, they become friends anyway. Unicat is very mean, very scary, probably. Will probably haunt you, but that's kind of like the point. She is scary, but like originally I had the idea for her, but then I just felt like, this is kind of going nowhere. What is her character? And then she became like maybe not so Unicat. So and then plus like Arrow being in the story nowadays, it's like way too many characters. So yeah. So Unicat's story is now probably a little bit tragic, but yeah, it kind of had to make way for other characters too. Anyway, I think not do anything. I was just talking about my characters and all. Probably talking to nobody, but I don't care. This is probably gonna be the longest live stream I ever did. 9 o'clock. Okay. Maybe. Okay. We're not going until, like, actual, New Year's. Because I actually want to be with a friend. With some friends, too. Anyway. I will say that, yeah, Unicat is gonna have a bit of a scary story. But I think it would be... I think that's kind of the best way to go with it. Instead of just having, like, too many characters. Because if I have too many characters, then it's, like... gets overwhelming. Like, I don't want to... We don't want another Ice Age situation. Because that was way too many characters. Even though there is the Mysticals, which is kind of like the Avengers a little bit, but I will... Well, they switch and swap characters. And I guess Unicat could have been in them, but I don't know. I feel like her character is probably more made me like different than the happy-go-lucky characters. So just know that Unicat's story has been changed. Okay. Violin. So, yes, she's the wife of Arrow. What is she? A berry pine. So, I will probably go in all these sketches. I'll go into, like, more detail about them in videos. So it's just not you don't have to like go here and say like, oh, where's the part where Captain is explaining this and that. I think uh Violin is because when I actually gave her a character, not just um girlfriend who's obsessed with Arrow a little bit. Yeah. That was like I guess a good idea to make her into a character. Hello. Anyway, yeah, then she becomes a mother, and then other things happen. Well, good things. There's like kind of ups and downs with her character too. Maybe let's just say she was a little bit too attachy to Arrow and obsessed with other things. But I would say she's like supposed to be the one who runs away from her, I guess, kind of corrupted homeland. But it's not fully, like not fully. It's still like supposed to be fun and stuff. But yeah. But then she meets Arrow, then they do stuff, and then she has to leave. And And then she becomes a mother. And then she just has to kind of just take care of the child. And I don't know, there's supposed to be more to her. I think just currently I'm just trying to think of what else. Because I know I will have like something with her family. Like her family, too. There's like, family drama going on. But yeah, that's like a whole nother arc in the Mystic timeline. But yeah, she is in the Soldier of the Summit. And the ending. I will not spoil the ending, but it's going to be a pretty cool ending, I think. Probably, I don't know, it's probably going to take a while to do the ending because it's like, oh, is this the ending? Oh, it's not. And then, oh, is this the ending? Oh, it's not. And then finally, the ending. No, I do not like that arm. I don't know, I tried to do arms. Maybe like this. She's just holding a flower. A mystic flower, maybe. Yeah, there she is. I don't know what else. I kind of am getting a little bit tired, so maybe one more. And then this page is gonna be like just here. No, stop flashing. Please. I don't know. Who else? I think at this point I know what the new year. New year, new me, new you, new everything. Yeah. Um, I think got Minty's like things. I feel like maybe yes, I will have more confidence in it, and more confidence to do things. I don't know who to draw. Oh, Nitty, just so that, and then we could be done. I could be done rambling. I was gonna do a video about me rambling, but I feel like that's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot of rambling. Anyway, I do hope I don't know, I just hope there's more positives. Okay, that's like a lot of sorry, there's probably fireworks happening. But yeah, there's more stuff going on. More comics, more try to do animations too. I do. I try. Um Even with the lack of motivation, yeah, I try. I forgot to say, movies, yeah. One more thing, one more talk. Of course, I will say I do like the Stand By Me Doraemon movie, but that's because that's the only like it's kind of like the only like true like English that is an English movie. But yeah, because they every time when things go into like jump into CGI, I feel like they always have to have like English or something. well, when it's based off of a character that's so many people know. And my other favorites, I actually really liked the K-pop Demon Hunter movie. Even though I'm not gonna be oh my OMG, these people are really cool. No, not like that. But I still like it. It was pretty good. And I do like the songs. Even though usually I skip the songs, but I feel like I actually gave it a chance. And didn't skip the songs because that's part of the movie. I also like the concept too. Because I forgot My Little Pony also did that concept. Like singing. You sing to battle the whoever is the bad guy. Oh yeah, the Minecraft movie was pretty funny. I don't care what everybody else says about it, like it's not Minecraft. I feel like it was Minecraft. Well, to me, at least. And that's because I don't know. I guess it was I like funny movies. Um Even though I guess some of it was maybe you, but yeah, it was still funny to me. And they're making another one, so yeah. What else other movies? I don't know. Uh Movies. Did I? Oh, I did see the Rudolph and Frosty Christmas in July recently. That is kind of I only grew up with the first Rudolph. I didn't realize there was two sequels that were made by the actual company. But yeah, Rankin and Bass. Yeah, that's what it is. And again, I did see another anime, but I'm kind of a little bit afraid to really say it because it is kind of a little bit people start maybe hating on you for it, and it's no, it's not like that. I'm only there for the story, not the weird stuff about it. And that's the one that did have, I guess, gore, but thankfully the character lives. They're the main character, but yeah, still it's kind of hard to watch sometimes. Or not hard to watch, it's kind of heartbreaking. I will say it is anime, but I do like that it has an interesting world building. I'm just drawing a giraffe because I like giraffes. There's the eye. I didn't really like that eye. I don't know why I did that. Yeah. What? I can't remember. I feel like I saw something else, but I did re-watch movies like Kung Fu Panda. That's a good movie. And now I just understand it more. So yeah, it's pretty good. Only they're taking it off of Netflix, so yeah. Why? Um, I don't know what else. I think there's probably gonna be something else that I missed, but it's okay. It's alright. It's not the end of the world. We're not gonna it's not gonna go anywhere. Oh yeah, there was the documentary about Mr. Rogers, and I do like that. I've been trying to watch Mr. Rogers, but yeah, it does make me emotional. I will say, I will admit it. I admit. Oh yeah. Um, One more thing, games. I do like the game Peak. and I also been playing VR chat with other people, so that's good. Even though I don't usually play like the popular games, I started to, and I do have a Steam account, so I'm available on there. I don't know who I'm joining actually. Uh, Maybe I'll just leave this. I'll just leave it like this. I will draw another character. Anyway, I will say thank you, thanks to those who actually joined. Uh, yeah, if you actually did join, yeah, this is the ending of it. Because I'm gonna do other things with friends. Yeah, I guess this is kind of long, very long. It is 1 hour, almost 2 hours, but yeah. I hope everybody has a good New Year's Day, Eve and day. It's still Eve. Yeah, I'm late, but yeah. And yeah, I do hope I do more art and animation too. Uh, so yeah. Thanks for those who joined, and I will see you in the next year. I guess peace. Yeah, peace. Who knows?